Certain members of the team seem hesitant to trust Umbra. This can't come as a surprise to you. We don't all share Skipper's willingness to compromise. He blames himself for not speaking up sooner, you know. He should. We fought at the time, badly and bitterly, but that was long, long ago. And you should have seen him when he realized what was happening to Trade Haven. The nights he spent poring over documents, compiling notes, frantic to find a way to undo it. He has developed methods to enchant tech using corrupted runoff instead of sparks at a terrible cost. He has worked to weaken the beast and lock the worst of them in deep inside the mountains. Good. Better that somebody do that work. But you can't fault those of us who think it was too little too late. It wasn't enough for the world. That may be true, but it was enough for me. Hello, the internet, Saffron here, going back into Beastbreaker, and it looks like we're getting down to the very end here. We still have to level up Dandy here, and we're gonna go here, we're gonna have a conversation. Oh, and I did go through, hold on. I crafted everything, and there was a little conversation with Granny that I missed, but there was things, and then we're gonna finish upgrading. I have one last item, and we're gonna see if Mila says anything. Oh yeah. Skipper, I've got some thrilling news. Now that you upgraded each and every piece of equipment you own, it has at last enabled me to attempt a highly experimental project. I've been channeling the rebalanced motes that result from the process into a small makeshift greenhouse. Inefficient and time-consuming to prepare, and it's only capable of holding a single blueberry sprout. But the motes that are naturally flowing it around contain what? But the motes that are naturally flowing it. I think there was a word missing somewhere, but anyway, the motes that are naturally flowing it around contain the strength reported from prior generations. The long-term implications for this could be astounding, though I cannot take credit for this ingenious idea. Poppy? Actually, it was me. Though I did send your cousin to Trade Haven to try planting the result. And Skipper, it grew. Hooray! That's great! Alright. Oh, forgive my trespasses, Thistle. I did not realize its room was currently occupied. Although if the circumstance had dictated that we both remain, perhaps this may present an opportunity for me to offer a personal apology. I am given to understand you were forced to fight battles innumerable and make sacrifices unimaginable. I think plenty of critters lost as much as I did. There are chores to do, Umbra. Will you help me wash dishes? Oh, I shall offer you my best attempt, although I cannot fathom that I would be of much use. Presumably you can learn. So pay back how you can. She's okay. Can I come your book? I'm afraid I do not follow. Poppy? Sure, Skip, no problem. They're wondering about that supergiant book you always carry. I don't see a supergiant book. Is it a weapon? Can they wield it? My spellbook? It contains encoded secrets that I have wrested from the depths of the mountains themselves. Within these pages are my most painful memories, wrung out into bitter words to wield the forbidding magic. Herein have I recorded the agonies required to make my very veins flow with corruption. Oh. So, in answer to your question, no. Oh. Okay then. All right, and let's go check out Dandy. Wait. Oh, another dish broken. Apparently he's not very good at dishes. It seems I must apologize to you for pottery shattered on top of everything else. So much has passed me by, and I was locked away, and now I'm unable to complete even the simplest of tasks. After my sister's death, I returned to the farm to let time pass without me, and yet, magic still turned its back on the world just as I had. I still had to watch the beast spread. My children and my former husbands attempted to make safe, simple lives for themselves, and were lost anyway when their settlement fell. And now I watch my grandchildren throw themselves into danger over and over. And I wonder if I have anything left I can offer to their cause, or to them. So I know about watching in distance desperate unhappiness as the world fades without you. And I know how it feels when you begin to rejoin it. Save your apologies, Umbra. Let's focus on the task at hand. Aha! Alright, Dandy. These sordid secrets that Umbra has revealed to us, the scientists of the Queen have committed a grievous injustice, one that they shall soon regret. The anger that I feel that this cruelty was perpetuated in the name of the cloud, I can barely speak it. And I have no doubt that my feelings will be insignificant compared to those of my father. When I think of all the work that he has done over his entire life to aid the world with technology, only to now discover that our hovering estates have been part of the problem all along. I've sent out a missive to explain that we must immediately halt the Summercrest caravans. Then he can advise us on how best to approach his compatriots and rally support for our cause in a lofted parliament. Never fear, Skipper. We shall not rest until we discover the proper channels to address this crime. Okay then. All right, that seems to be everybody. Let's go on an expedition. We have lots of expeditions. We have side quests and side quests and side quests. So, all right, let's do Dandy's first since we just finished talking to him. Wait, Dandy, why are you still here? I thought you were going to go capture more pin footage to send to your dad or whatever. Dandy? Oh, it's simply that I don't have the energy to go to the mountains alone. Oh, seriously? Look, if you're just going to mope about, I'll come with you. Truly? Sure, if I have to, I guess. I do like Echo. I'm grateful, of course. Let us depart forthwith. All right, let's go. Addressing the issue with the tech could cause a disruption. I should certainly hope so. I haven't the lives of everyone else already been disrupted enough. Surely we, of all critters, have the resources to handle the inconvenience. What are you muttering about? Oh, nothing. Nothing important. All right, Echo. So first we'll get our view here. I don't even know what we're fighting. It doesn't matter at this point, honestly. My renown is maxed out, and I have all my weapons upgraded and crafted. Where is this beast? Not here. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, Dandy, seriously, what is going on? The beast just showed up and you haven't taken a single selfie. I received word from my father this morning. Oh, whoops. I was gonna say, wait, Echo doesn't have a father. I received word from my father this morning. Oh, look, let's help Skipper with this beast, okay? Then we'll talk. Yes, oh, I don't have quite enough to make bombs. We'll just take it down. All right, this should be a piece of cake. We'll be back. All right, done. One quick retally, get it over with. Yeah, and I can't even get any more renowned or anything because I did it all. Let me guess, your father wasn't exactly thrilled when you asked him to quit his philanthropic endeavors. No, he won't stop going on about aiding through the appropriate channels. I'm so sorry, Skipper. My connections are worthless to us. My ability to aid is empty. I should have realized the moment I saw the disparity between the life I lived and the reality of the ground. I simply did not wish to believe it, just as my father does not wish to believe me. I am nothing more than a naive fool. I mean, yeah, most critters suck, but maybe not all of them. Maybe if you keep showing other nobles what's going on, some of them will care. You did. Yes, you are correct. Don't make a fuss. Ha! I'll show them a veritable kerfuffle. Thank you, Echo, for being on my side and at my side. Yeah, don't get used to it. Actually, if it is amenable to you, I believe I would like to get used to it. Wait, do you mean Dandy? Skipper, don't you have somewhere to be? Yes, Skipper, come on, read the room. Attention everyone, I have an important announcement for our Grand Council of the Beastbreaker. Candy, we're literally just having a conversation in the living room. Forthwith, I shall be throwing off the shackles of civility and the politely useless politics of my family. I shall hereby devote myself to challenging the rotten underpinnings of the system itself, even if it alters my relationship with my father, perhaps permanently. The stakes are too great. I cannot stand by. I shall bear down upon the situation with full force. Huzzah! So now Dandy is upgraded. So he should be ready to go. This lie has been perpetuated. The nobles did not know of it. They cannot have known. There's a difference between knowing and caring. I'm sure all the scientists were just trying to do their best. My curious best to leave the world so much worse. And I thought I was selfish. I can't even imagine. They couldn't come up with anything else? All batteries, every pin, every gadget, every source of information and industry. There are lives depending on that technology. Jobs, universities, hospitals. Hey now, everybody. This is a lot to take in. Maybe we all just need to sleep on it. Speaking of, Umbra, you resting under the roof tonight? Skipper told us there was a collapse. You expect any of us to tolerate the presence of that? Stay away from him. Quiet, this is my farm and I'll still have the final say. Umbra can stay, for now. That's right. Deal with it, Granny's the boss. All right, now let's all come full circle for Cinnabar. Oh, let's do Alchemilla next. The battery feed tech you created from the runoff, it's unprecedented. We should combine our notes. Out of the question. The things I have done to myself should not be emulated by one with a bright future. Go forth, forget this concept. I can't. This revelation, the consequences, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You have to make records at the very least. Your data could prove key to reversing the damage. We can't lose it. Would that it had already been lost. But you tried to destroy all those buildings. But what if we can repurpose the machinery that survived? Enough! I shall accompany you on this fruitless endeavor, but only because I am loath to see you yet fall prey to the dangers of the peaks. All right then. My scans show that there's a central database around here, yet I can't seem to interface. But if I can try my experimental battery supplements made with the malts contained within the plant matter, perhaps I can use their unfamiliar makeup to override the security system. An innovative approach, but ultimately a doomed one. Wow, Umbra is very negative. Okay, what have I got? Instantly move the beast back to a selected track space? All right, well, let's just dig in here, see what we got. Here, beastie. Okay, tracks going this way. All right, must be going this way then. Oh yeah, it's a shark. The beast is nearly upon us. Make haste. But my scans, I haven't yet managed to interface the biomatter. What if I attempt? No, that's not working. What if I try? No, that's not working either. It's fine, don't worry about it. We're just gonna take it down. It's just a shark. As long as it's not a sawhead. It's a sawhead. All right. Again, one quick retaliate, get it over with. That way I don't have to fight with trying to get the trigger or anything else. Just shatter it. Get it out of my way. I have no time for you, Sawtooth. You were right. What a disaster. Forget finding inspiration in this tech. I couldn't even access it. The scientific implications of the beast dazzled me for so long. Without that fervor, how do I proceed? I thought maybe I could salvage some of my ideas, but they were all flops. I believe I must disagree. This may have been your life's work thus far, but you have a whole lifetime unfolding yet ahead of you. Naturally, you could not solve in an afternoon what eluded me throughout my sad eternity within the peaks. But you have a mind that seeks out puzzles and a spirit that thrills to the song of understanding. Moreover, you have what I did not, a warning. I had thought to take on a student, and the concept is strange. But if you shall be cautious where I was not, and bold where I failed to be, I shall share my knowledge with you. I shall show you the path that I have forged, but I shall not let you follow it. You have too bright a future. And in helping you blaze a shining trail, perhaps I too may find some further purpose. I have risked a death in the depths already. It is far past time that I brave a life in the sun. After all, whatever the world thinks of me, I wish for a chance to think well of myself. All right, so then that should be Alchemilla upgraded. I don't know what they do now that they're upgraded, but sure. All right, so we still have Cinnabar's side quests. Skipper, if I might ask a favor. Though Umbra does not yet feel prepared to venture far from the farm on his own, I suspect he would find a mission refreshing, particularly if it were to Bramble Hollow. Merely a thought. Would you be willing? Sure, let's go. Oh, that's the armor, that's right. So this land too is blighted by the seeping pools of runoff. Yet the surface of the wind is soft and sweet. And do I detect the scent of blueberries? Yeah, you don't say. My love, once again, you are conspiring, I see. Surely not. That sounds quite unlike me. Yeah, definitely no. Cinnabar wouldn't be conspiring at all. Get some materials here. I don't know where you are, beast. What are you even? Oh, it's a cat. Cats are fun. With my loadout now, cats are so much fun. All right. Okay, we'll do a quick fortifying charge. Just in case. Not to mention that if I retaliate, then. Okay, I'm just gonna do it right away, because I can. Just start shattering pieces. Oh, I was kind of hoping I could get that last arm too. That would have been fun. 3 pieces in one shot. Oh, well, okay. That's why we do a fortifying charge. You know, actually, and that's what I'm just gonna get this over with. Gone, done, broken, shattered. Bad kitty. No more kitty. You are not wrong. It makes a difference seeing it thus. Calls for aid answered and addressed just as I initially envisioned when weaving these enchantments. Is it enough? Enough to recall the hope that still filled me the day when I welded that armor for you. You and your convoluted schemes. Thank you, love. I had forgotten how it once felt flying side by side somewhere green. But it is only fair that I return the favor with a surprise of my own. Perhaps we could continue this flight together, you and I, as in the early days of testing your armor. Oh, nothing would make me happier. Very well, then if our work here is done, Skipper, we shall take our leave of you. Thank you. How sweet. One more. A beast is approaching your farm, you know. Yes, I thought that might interest you. Good luck. Wait, come with me. Oh? Very well, you're more than owed my assistance. No more disappearing acts. One last side quest. And then everybody should be ready to go see the queen. Oh. And just like that. Oh, here we go. Cinnabar, did you ever decide about the nature of your motivation? I did. I decided to trust that you had been showing me along. I botched that sentence, but it's fine. Let's do a fortifying. And this is like the first critter we fought. This will go down in no time. I mean, heck, it's got an attack of 9. All I have to do is one retaliate and it's dead. And considering I don't need like pieces or motes or anything, I can just shatter it and call it good. We'll call it a day. And it's dead. Pop! They're pieces of you. Skipper, I did wish to speak about a certain matter. The fact that I used you as a means to an end. You should have told me, but I don't... I used your messages too. I saw a chance. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't it? You wanted to help Umbra. Umbra wants to help undo things. And I just want to help. I just can't stand it. I think about critters hurting and then I don't have to think. I'm already moving and it's just easy to choose. Even when it's hard. I don't know how to explain. I tried. I'm sorry. Ultimately, it seems there is not much to explain. You have the simplest answer of all. A good heart. Okay. I didn't believe that's all it was. What do you mean? Helping Umbra? It wasn't all you wanted. So, you seek to disregard all of my selfishness, Skipper. I'm offended, and when I've striven so hard to appear heartless and aloof. However, you're correct. There is a pride in building the bridge, and in being the messenger. Particularly when I have been waiting for someone to answer these messages for a long, long time. Whatever our prospective motivations may have been, I'm glad our paths have crossed. Me too. Yay, so Cinnabar is upgraded. And that's everybody. Okay, is everybody ready to go see the Queen now? All right, and I think, I don't know if I botched it because they weren't upgraded first. We'll see next time. I think I'm gonna leave it here. We upgraded everybody. I think that's as far as we're gonna go. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, ring that bell, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all later.